Today's May 16th, 2024. Wow, are we in it? Look, I'm bringing you the Sagittarius full moon that will occur on the 23rd at 9:55 a.m. East Coast time, 23rd of May. I'm on to something here, so I hope you can go with me and understand it. It's really sorting itself out. In the pairs of the moons, we're having the full moon first. This one is the Sagittarius Gemini pair, and the new moon comes after. So full moons are for you to bring to an ending, bring to a culmination, finish, right? Complete. The moon lights up our night sky so we can see things that may have been hidden or maybe that we didn't understand, but because it's illuminated, we can see them better to then sort them out and deal with them and put them in a manner or perspective so we don't have to deal with them in the same way again. Because the full moons are first versus the new moons first in these pairs right now, doesn't happen always, but it's happening right now. What we need to do is, this is our karmic understanding, knowledge, lack of knowledge, whatever, of all time, right? So this is more than just this lifetime. It's also this lifetime. But how and what are you seeing? Why are you seeing it? And how does that change? How can you change it? I always look at these moons as you, and I've been telling you to stay in the middle, you finding things out from a perspective that's better or more in depth to what you know. I don't care what somebody else knows. I know you watch my videos. I know y'all watch others. I want you to. But careful that you don't take everybody else's philosophy and become a parrot and just mimic. That's what this world is about. That's what this earth is about. All the earth signs are, in my opinion, great at mimicking. They take somebody's idea, try to make it better. Nothing wrong with that. But at some point, where we are in our evolutionary state, all of us are originals from a perspective of we are really close to having our own universe or being our own universe. That's my philosophy here. So I want you to start figuring out what you know based on what you find out, what you try to bring to a culmination, what you try to end, right? What you try to finalize. What do you know? Sagittarius is our ability to see and understand so we can then teach that which we become. Okay, it's the ninth house. It's the end of the fall season of where we must be recognized, right? House 7, 8, 9, fall time in the charts. Sagittarius rules the ninth house right before we get recognized for who we are. I don't want you recognized for you being an imitator of somebody else. I want you to be as authentic and as original as you can be. So please work on this. We have a ton of conjunctions here. The sun and moon are opposing, full moon, right? But the conjunctions, we have sun, Venus, Jupiter, and Uranus. When this happens, they're all going to be together. Because it's early in the sign of Gemini, it's about learning, studying, figuring things out, understanding. That's where the sun will be 2 degrees when this happens. But Venus, Jupiter, and Uranus are still going to be in Taurus. It's the first of the earth signs. What's the base? What do you know? How do you know to mix and create this base that'll hold and support everything you try to become? That's what we're working on here. What have you not understood and you were following along and just follow along because that's what everybody was doing, but now you're seeing that it's not real, it's not the same, it's not how it should be. We are in a tremendous time. 40 days from that total eclipse is occurring right now. Total eclipse was April 7th. Remember Moses on 40 days, 40 nights of rain. 40 days from that eclipse, which was the 7th of April, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th. Something big is coming. Obviously, if you've been aware, the monetary system is a joke. They print whatever they need to buy whatever the scenario is they're trying to create. And then they make us borrow that money that they're using to buy whatever it is they're trying to do. That doesn't work. There's no value to the monetary systems. The problem and where we're at now is that all the other countries are trying to, most of the other countries, not all, are trying to devalue their money, right? So then what they can do is leave the US dollar the best, or appear the best, the longest. So what's going to happen is we'll be probably the worst in the end because everybody will be holding on to ours in the end, and when that goes, everything goes. Now, the reason I'm saying that, Taurus rules value system. The value system rules money. What you take to receive from the work or the effort or your value, what will you allow back as an accepted agreement, what you're going to get back. What's happening here is Uranus, Jupiter, and Venus are together. They're with the Sun. But Jupiter and Uranus have been together for 2 weeks now. Venus has come along. Venus also rules Taurus. It rules money. What we're going to be shown is a new monetary system, or that the monetary system we're in doesn't work. So you're seeing both those extremes. What are you going to figure out here? What I would tell you is, what I'm doing is I'm trying to find things of value that have done one or two things. It can't be man-made. It could be something new we're talking about, or could be something that's existed in the past, and we bring it to value awareness into our value system, and then we let it go. So those were the areas I'd look at. What do I need to do? Where do I need to go? Because the Sun, Venus, Jupiter, and Uranus are together. Venus likes ease. Jupiter likes to expand. The Sun illuminates, shows you where or what the pathway, and it lights it for you to do and maneuver better. And Uranus takes you to the truth in the shortest path possible. Might be the most chaotic, though. So if you are discombobulated, I like that, and I think that that's where you need to be. The best thing you can do is to go, look, I'll get that piece of information when I need it most. Uranus does that. Uranus brings chaos, and it likes to test you. Are you going to go to an extreme? Because if you go to an extreme, Uranus will keep taking till you get out of that extreme and get back in the middle. And then Uranus will go, here's a huge gift. Here's a big opportunity. Here's a miracle. I think Uranus is the miracle provider. Now, Chiron and Mars are also together still. And they're in the sign of Aries, and they're with the North Node. What's going on? You're probably being a little tested here. Pissy, right? Agitated. The will. I got to go. No, you know there's an urgency. I'm telling you, because of this configuration, the flaws are going to try to be covered up. Okay? Chiron. But they won't be. So there's a war, or there's a huge event coming in the next few days. I hate to do this because then everybody panics. Do not panic. It's all in order. But you got to wake up. So the more awake you are, the less it'll affect you. A lot of you, I think, have been doing the work. Nothing really should affect you anymore. Okay? But Mars with the North Node, you will see things. Vision. Mars rules, the top half of your head and the brain. See and understand things in ways that are going to get you back on your path, or get you more to what I'm going to call the truth. Now we have oppositions here. The Moon and Sun are opposed. Venus, Jupiter, and Uranus are also opposed to the Moon. The Moon's your past, the Sun's your pathway. The Moon is the arsenal, or your ability to grasp anything you have within your bag of tools to use as you move through. Because it's opposing, that's why I talked about conflicting or opposites, right? So you're going to find the lies and the truth. Careful. It's about the base you built. Maybe the base you built needs to be reconstructed or refurbished to a degree, because some of the base that you have is based on lies that you're trying to support where you're trying to go, or who you are. The way this works is Taurus is the first of the earth signs, Virgo's the second, Capricorn's the third. I think evil rules the physical world, because you have to be born and you have to die no matter what. And so what happens is your body, the shell, has to mature, has to go through painstaking things. And this world here, evil grasped it, and it's just coming to our understanding of just what is the definition of evil, or limitations, or less than, or you got to do way more than maybe you may have to put way more effort in than what you get out as a benefit. But that's all good stuff, because your soul is learning what to avoid, what to work hard on, what to stick with. Right, and because Taurus is a sign of stubbornness, I'm going to tell you that some of this might not be easy. You might encounter some difficulties, but no, stick to it by staying in the middle, and let's go. Now, I'm not telling you to do that from a karmic perspective. I'm telling you that's probably a good recommendation how to handle this. Now we have some decent trines here: Sun and Pluto, Moon and Neptune, Pluto, Jupiter, and Uranus are trine. Trine is when these planets are working together in a nice degree that they want to help each other. Pluto's a soul, Sun's a pathway. You will get insight here. I want you to get insight. It's the truth. You're going to learn and you're going to be able to communicate this. Do not miss a message that the Sun-Pluto trine will bring here. The Moon and Neptune, the beautiful thing is Pluto and the Sun, it's the soul, and then the direction that you kind of contractually said as you came in you wanted to take. This is a huge evolution, transformation step. The Moon and Neptune, they're both water, and so they are, you got to feel your way through, so let the intuition work. That's why I say you want to get after it, but you also want to stay in the middle. Pluto with Jupiter and Uranus, you will find the truth about the monetary system or the base that you built, whether it's good or bad. Don't worry, because as Pluto will help destroy it to build anew if it needs to be destroyed. Just don't panic, okay? This is where you must build the base, and we need you to handle and get after what it is you believe. Do your own research, never more than ever in this time. It is tremendous. I'll be anxious to see what happens these next 3 or 4 days, something major. They've basically started to admit they've overprinted, admitted that the vaccines are becoming an issue. Now they have to deter you. This is how this works. They get you looking left, and then they attack you from the right. So you're always, you seem to be behind, right? I'm trying to get you ahead by getting you to understand the energies that the universe is bringing to us to get back in line with the universe and its powers. You're going to get wiser here. You're going to build a better potential today for definitely a better tomorrow. It's going to be up to you. Do not panic. It'll be either finding the truth or finding the lie. It's going to be your call. Please comment. I hope you enjoy this. I tried to be quick. It went a little longer than I thought, but this is the time. We're in it. Between now and July, this thing is coming undone. Prepare yourself. Got to go with what you know, and you better know yourself. So find yourself. Couldn't be a better time with what's going on to keep this shell, keep it healthy, keep it alive on this planet. As I know we'll meet again as a soul level outside of this shell. But right now, let's do the work in the shell, and let's make this thing happen. Good luck, and I look forward to hearing from you.